So let's just start with this one. So I made some videos 2 months ago about high quality Japanese troll puzzles, but since I'm such a good content creator, I then didn't make a third, despite there being enough content to make a third. Well, here it is, I hope you enjoy. So all the puzzles in this video are made by the same Japanese puzzle author, which has a huge variety of puzzles with tricky, lateral thinking solutions. So let's see, the Rhino can break the block on top of it, causing anything on top to fall. Even editing this image for the translation, I'm not quite sure how to do this. Break up to 4 blocks to get the apple, so we could, like, go up here, climb up 1 step, break this block, go here, break this block, so then these 2 would fall down, and we'd be able to walk on top of the blocks that just fell down, climb, climb. But we've currently used 2 out of the 4 breaks, and we need to seem to break 3 blocks to get that apple there, so maybe not? But maybe it's wrong to say that we need to break these 3 blocks in the first place. Actually, there's no, like, white block in the background, but the way this edge is poking out from the left side, like... Okay, so you're not gonna have the space to fall down here. I wish that was the idea. Maybe that would be funnier, but... Okay, imagine this. The Rhino goes here, breaks the blue block, breaks the green block, and falls, so that works just as I said it would. So we still have 2 breaks. But on this step, let's break the blue block here, so that we can target this. Like, I am breaking this entire ground. Like, this entire ground is a breakable block. And if you do that, let's actually simulate the gravity there. So breaking the ground of this step would make everything fall, and it would look something like this. Well, no. We have to, like, simulate like this. But then remember that this is also that dark gray floor, so I also need to move that down. So this goes down. You can see now the Rhino was already at this path, so all it needs to do now is drop down and just walk up. Yeah, looking through some conversations of this is the solution. There's a nice short trick there. Here we have this addition puzzle. Or I guess it's actually called an addition maze. So this door requires exactly 1,000. And the boar always goes in a straight line and then tries to hit a wall and then turn right. It turns right, it turns right. And in the example, the 200s actually traverse twice to get to 1,000. So now here's the full picture. I never know whether to split these when I'm showing them, but here it is. And no, I don't have any clue. I mean, the goal is to move 1 box, and currently the boar's path hits 1 plus 500 plus 500, which is too much, and it's also going out of bounds too, which is strange. Like, let's say I move this box over here, it's gonna still do 101. I mean, not 101, 1001, which is not going to work. Now, the funniest oh, I think I see it now. Like, the 998 suggests, like, getting the 1 and then doing this kind of path or something like that. But I actually think I know the solution. It's not all that complicated. I'm going to show it right now. It's moving this box here, probably. Not there, I mean there. The idea is that the board constantly has to do this. And then it hits the closed door, but it still turns right upon hitting the closed door. And it's just gonna hit this 1 over and over again until it adds to 1,000. The joke is really all this stuff in the middle. But it's mechanically not ambiguous at all. But yeah, there it is. Addition maze. So we got this gravity puzzle here where you play as a super turtle which can flip gravity and also, like, walk 1 space. It's interesting also that it says you can flip to any surface you want. It's a weird way to phrase it, and, like, it gives very different vibes from flipping up, down, left, or right, but that's just what the translation was. So I don't... So if I try to draw a path just in the direction of the flag, I have 3 flips here, and I'm not doing anything. Like, I cannot flip diagonally, so I can't do this at the end. This in the center is very suspicious. Like, what is this doing here? Like, right and down lead to spikes, so no one is ever getting on this thing. The fact this is also presented in 3D also doesn't seem necessary. So I've come up with a solution idea, but doesn't use 4, which is like... okay, this is not the one I'm thinking of, but if you, like, work backwards from the flag, you can go here, walk here. Trying to do this in reverse is a little confusing because the flips don't work the same way. Like, now, getting past that pit is, like, not a possible step, I think. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3 flips, but it's unresolved how I would get past that one in 1 flip. Okay, then I'm gonna tell you about the idea that I had that involves, like, what this thing is. Like, I think maybe the troll is that the thing is far in the background. So you go here, here. This is 1 flip. You walk over here. That doesn't count as a flip. Now, this is still... So I also hit a spike in there. I can get I can understand treating that as a background, but this spike being the background is weird, and that's only 3 flips. 1, 2, 3, so this might not be the intended. Oh my god. Wait, okay, hold on. This path. This path, hold on. This is, again, 1, 2 flips. From here, I'm not going here. I'm going somewhere else. You see what move it is? It's here. That's the move. I'm landing on the sign. Then I'm just walking here, then here. Oh my god, like, it's all... Yeah, this horizontal path is, like, so easy. Like, if you could even have a little bit of air movement, you could do that, but obviously you can't do it diagonally. Wow. 1, 2, 3... Wait, no. That's not a 3. The flip to the sign is the 3, and then the flip off the sign is 4, and there we go. That's turtle in Japanese, but... Yeah, that's very nice. That's incredible. I guess that sign underneath game was more prophetic after all. So when I made my second video on this, because this is part 3, this video you're watching, I had some fans who did their own translations. Unfortunately, I already kind of solved this one at some point. I don't remember when, probably when it was posted. It's very clever. Like, you start here and then you follow the arrows, so normally the path just goes actually in a loop like this. But you are trying to spell a word by creating a down arrow somewhere along the path. Well, even though we have D-R-E-A-M, we're not aiming towards it, and it's not seemingly easy to get a down arrow to make it hit an E and then an AM. And it's not dram, it's a much more common word. I will also say it doesn't have anything to do with the stuff at the top that might be misleading. Like, I don't, like, I wouldn't have put that there, but there is actually nothing that's aiming upwards very well anyway. Anyway, I'll say the answer after this 5 seconds of CBA. Okay, so the answer is that this is the thing that we place, and where is it? Here. Well, naturally, you might be like, well, D-R-E? I mean, D-R-E is not a word, but look closer. No, like, really closer. This down arrow isn't the same as the other down arrow, because this is not a down arrow at all. It's actually I and V. So you're actually hitting D-R I-V-E for drive, and that's also why down there is 2 cars. So very nice. I do not remember spotting that immediately. That's so good. We also have this puzzle. This was also translated by Keki Dress, who translated the previous puzzle. So fill only 1 white square with black to help the slime reach the flag, and this is the slime that can climb along all the walls and also detach from the ceiling at any point. Okay, wait, did I do something wrong? That was too easy what I just did. No, it's gotta be this wording of ceiling, right? So it can't detach off the floor, which I guess makes sense, yeah. But it can still go across it, so okay. It can still move alongside this. It would... Normally, it could fall. I don't even know if it can fall, like, just by falling down here. It doesn't tell you. I guess it doesn't matter, though, because it can still go along this and then detach. So... But now I cannot flip this way. That's not a thing. So where else can I go? I can go here. Okay, I can fall on the rules, which is a good meme, but you can't go upwards, I think. So that's not a thing. So we need to fall like here, which doesn't really seem like a thing. But anything that is connected to the flag can be reached, which means from there or... Okay, this must be the meme, because this is such a... this is such a stupid path that it's gotta be used. Okay. I think that means that the 1 black square that we place is over here. So we can go here, detach from the ceiling at this point, then land here and connect. So there we go. And is there an image editor that makes the lines we draw look more straight? What the hell? Alright, that was a good meme. We also have this, again, translated by the same one who translated the previous puzzles. What's going on here? This is something about going between pipes, or inside pipes. I need to move this green pipe to get the cheese somewhere, but it can't be placed in the air. So, I mean, let's just see where we can go from here. We can reach this location. It's just me, or like this pipe can just be fit in from here. Like here. I get that we need to poke a transparent hole, but oh, okay, that's okay. It wouldn't be that easy, as the path would go right into itself. Yeah, all right. Okay, where else would be a position? There, because it can go like into there. We already know that I can reach from here to here, but now from here I have no idea. I mean, it can fall. That doesn't seem very good. I could also go in this location. I could fall all the way down here. All right, let's take a thought about moving it all the way down there. But that would be in the air. That wouldn't work. Huh. That wouldn't work either. There's no climbing. Some of these have had climbing. This is not one of them. And we might as well, like, just ignore that side, because, again, we're placing the pipe through copy-paste. Of course, it doesn't say anything about pushing pipes, so I'm not going to assume that's allowed. Just looking at most of these paths, there's, like, nothing that leads there. Wait, that's actually not that bad? That's possible, right? Well, not all of them are cursed, I suppose. I took a look away to check, and it seems like others have also found this path, but it's just a fall from here. And it's just an unintuitive spot, somewhat. But there we go. I like the use of the small space in the middle there. There's a good amount of red herrings in the rest of the puzzle. There was also this puzzle that got posted. This one is about making Japanese compound words, so it is not directly translatable into English, really combining the kanji with each other, but this is not a very translatable concept. Except, yes, it can be. So unfortunately, I remember too much about when this puzzle was originally posted, so I know the trick, but it is a pretty good one, and exchanges the rule about making compound kanji with summing to a palindrome. So we have 30 and 14 equaling 44, and 78 and 23 is 1-on-1. It's also showing you can do it vertically. Other than that, it's like a block pushing game, but there's no multi-push. So here, this makes 88, and we can obviously do that. Then we can go through here, that makes 131, which is 99 plus 32. Now we push the 69, then walk back so we can push that 69 into the 42. And now we get to the part where there might be a bunch of branching paths. But if we try to do this the normal way, first of all, you'll notice that this is not going to be the push that makes it work. It's actually this push. That would give you 141, but you can't make this push. You would need to get rid of the 21 block first. But neither of these seem to make palindromes. So you'll need to figure out the trick that's going on here. 2 seconds of chess battle advanced. Alright, so the answer is that this block isn't a 98. It's a 1981. Chess battle advanced. Honestly, if we figured that out, I would have just considered you to solve the puzzle, because that's the joke. That's just the joke. And, like, this is the path. So there it is.